Hey everybody, this is Fluff Review, and finally, welcome back. Um, well, I know it's been a long time since I recorded, and so, also if you notice, this is a different version of Super Mario Bros. X. As it turns out, I got a new computer, so my save files from the old one no longer exist. And so because of that, I'm no longer going to be doing the Super Mario Bros. X, the Invasion walkthrough. Instead, I will be doing something else in this game. I will be doing the Invasion 2. We'll just start out with the Mario. As you notice, this version of the game has multiple characters you can play as. And so, I'm just starting a new file, I guess. And we'll do the first area. This is Mario's house. Someone who looks like Peach, but is actually Daisy, comes down the chimney. And so they wouldn't let me in, but I had to talk to you. Don't look at me like that. Something bad is happening. Bowser has joined forces with villains from other realities and is invading the Mushroom Kingdom. Please go foil Bowser's plans like you always do. So yeah, it's just pretty much the same thing. Leave your house, you can talk to those toads if you want to, but why would you? And let's just start the first level. Don't know that there's anything in these blocks. Oh yeah, there's a fire flower. Always good to get a fire flower. If you notice, I did accidentally edit the Goomba sprite. I didn't mean to keep it that way, but I saved, so yeah, all Goombas have little red squigglies over them. It's horrible, but deal with it, because that's the way it's gonna be. Yeah, and the other thing is, when you jump on a Paragoomba, they turn into regular Goombas, so they then also have the squiggly sprite. So that's not very cool, but deal with it, like I said. Another change from the other version that I had is now when you get hurt, the backup item doesn't automatically drop down. So I'll just show you an example of this. If you notice, I still go to Small Mario, but the fire flower is still up at the top. So you have to hit shift to make it come down. And then you just go back to being you. And you can finish this first level. Except I missed, so there we go. And I got a 1-up too, so that's great. If you notice here, the path splits. The way you're really supposed to go is like this, but you can sort of get a shortcut if you go this way. So let's do this first, even though I will plan on getting every exit in this game. I might end up not getting them all, and yeah, something might happen. But we can go in here. It's the first snow level, as you notice. There are only 3 levels in this world, but another change from the version that I had, even though this has been in the last couple of versions, is you can't kill Shy Guys with fire, or any other Super Mario Bros. 2 enemy. You can pick them up, throw them at other enemies, throw them off the edge, whatever, but you can't hit them with fire flowers anymore. So, you can just grab them and use them as projectiles, as if they were shells or something. And, yeah, another thing is you can slide now. So that's something cool added into this game. And I know I missed the secret up there, it's just a 1-up, but I should still be able to get it, and now I need to go back to let them reset, because, actually no, we won't reset because I destroyed the shell. But up there's a 1-up, which can't quite get, I don't think. Oh no, yeah, I can. But what I was going to use the shell for was to get up into the area up here, which I believe has an item up there. Might be a fire flower, which it wouldn't be necessary for, and it might be a 1-up or something. And then as you can see, there's another pipe up at the top. That's where the secret exit of this level is, but I can't get that yet because it requires either a boot or a Yoshi, and I currently have neither, as you see. So we'll just continue on to the normal exit and get ourselves hurt by a stupid Goomba, which these are different Goombas, so they're not squiggly. This is something that I don't actually know if you can do. As you see, secret exit's up there, and there's this Paragoomba here. So I've been trying to use that Paragoomba to get up to the secret exit, but so far haven't been successful at that. And so if anyone can do that, that would be cool to figure out. And so now, upon completion of that level, we just get this warp, which takes us just further into World 1. If you notice, it takes us up here, which skips about 2 levels. But we're not going to do that now. We're going to go back and take the other path. So, let's go on back. Sometimes there's a lot of just walking on the screen in this game, like walking through the overworld map, but later on, there's going to be a lot less of that, because there are a couple things in this game that weren't in the first invasion that really help with it, and you'll see those later on, but right now I don't have any of those shortcuts unlocked, so we'll be using some of them to just go back to other levels that we might have skipped or whatever. Here's a fire flower. It's nice to grab. That's pretty similar to the secret in the first invasion. That's pretty much in that same spot. So it's not too hard to find. And we just continue through this floaty clouds level. Here, it doesn't really matter which path you take. There's a couple Goombas down here, a couple red Koopas up on the top. So it's just which would you rather fight. And then down here, you can get a 1-up. Obviously, it's sort of obvious though, because there was the other item on the other end. Here, just sort of run, you can get some 1-ups from the Goomba kills, dodge the shell if you have to, and then finish the level. I might be able to get this next level in time, I probably will, so let's just go ahead and do it. If not, well, I can just split this into 2 videos, whatever. I still seriously hate these guys that shoot fire at you. You can get a fire flower down here, might end up being helpful. And here, just slide. That's a real advantage to this game. In areas like this, you can just slide all the way down and get a ton of kills. Here, I sort of recommend going to the right. I mean, there's no real reason, except if you notice there are those giant piranha plants there. And you can actually, it's a lot easier to kill them from this side, because there's a fire flower right here, and you have a good angle at them. But basically, just hit them with the fire flower until they die. I think it's about 5 hits. When you hit them, though, they go back in, so that sort of makes this lower one take a longer amount of time. But, I mean, you don't have to kill them, there's no real reason to, even. But we're actually going to get the secret exit here first, because it unlocks something that I like, and if we can get up there, you just come down through here. If you notice, the keyhole is right there, so we're pretty much at the end of the level. There are a few cheeps here, shouldn't be much of a problem. Just grab the key, and go up. And also, if you didn't notice, something new in this version of the game that was actually in the last version before this too, is the ability to swim. And so, that's pretty cool. But now that we've unlocked Get Off My Lawn, I'm going to end the video here because we are getting a little bit low on time, and I don't think I'll be able to get through that last level again. So, see you next time.